Hello Agape's Kitchen family, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Agape #Agape's Kitchen, and I'm back with a delicious recipe of bread sandwich for either breakfast or brunch, whichever way you choose to enjoy your bread sandwich. I hope you get to enjoy this video from the beginning till the end. So let's get through the video. So I have 4 slices of bread. You can choose any amount of slices of bread that you wish to use, but me today I'm just going to use only 4 of them. I have green capsicum, 4 eggs, red capsicum, 2 onions that are both round and spring onions. So first we're going to start by prepping off our bread. Ensure that you cut them off very nicely because you're still going to use the inner part later in our cooking. So do this in each and every part of the bread, and as you can see, everything is nicely cut. None of them is badly off cut. So I'm just going to prep in my eggs, and I'm just going to add in my different ingredients that I mentioned earlier on, and I'm going to add my salt and black pepper, which I didn't mention it earlier. So I've just added in my green capsicum, red capsicum, and I'm adding in my onions. Those are both round onion and 1 spring onions. They were both 1 each. So I know you might be wondering, why have I used a lot of onions? I love onions in my food. In any kind of food that I'm preparing, I always put a lot of onions. And as you can see, it's a little bit greenish because I want that green part. I want it to be colorful. So I've just added in my salt, and I'm adding in my black pepper. And please don't put in too much black pepper because hutaki kula kitu kali. You don't want to eat anything that is bitter. You might regret later. So ensure that you mix everything nicely, and it's already nicely mixed. So we're just going to start cooking our bread sandwich. Preheat your pan, preheat your cooking oil. Ensure that your heat is at medium or even lower, but not above the 2, because you don't want to eat something that is burnt. And both our pan and cooking oil are nicely prepped. So I'm just going to add in my mixture of eggs and ensure that everything is nicely filled up, and I'm going to cover it with a softer part of the bread. Remember, I told you not to throw it away because we are going to use it later on in our cooking. Yes, and since I don't have cheese, or I didn't use cheese, I don't I don't prefer cheese in my food. So I'll ensure that whenever I turn my bread, I'll press it. I'll put a little effort in it. Don't put too much effort because you don't want the other side of the bread to get burned. Hutaki kula kitu yenye imeungua. Yes, so if I could have had the cheese, I couldn't have pressed it with a lot of effort, but since I don't prefer cheese in my food, that's why I'm going to use a little effort, but it's optional. You can either choose to add cheese or not. It's optional. And then when it comes to cooking oil, some might prefer using butter, but me, I prefer using cooking oil. It's also optional. Yes, and as you can see, our bread sandwich is nicely cooked. So we are going to do this with the same, or with the rest of the bread, and ensure that everything is nicely cooked and nicely prepared. And I'm going to enjoy this bread of mine, the bread sandwich, with hot chocolate. You can choose to either enjoy it with any drink of your choice, be it juice, be it soda, any kind of drink that you might prefer. So guys, my bread sandwich is ready, and we've come towards the end of this video. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always enjoying my content. To those who haven't subscribed, please do so and give this video a thumbs up, comment and share. Until next time, bye.